Welcome back to Fearmonium. We've covered quite the bit of ground so far. We're messing around down there in the swamp. But we did hit kind of a brick wall near the end. But there's a whole other path that we can take. So let's head back down into the swamp. And this time we'll go to the right. Man, why does Max have memories of buff cats? Yeah, so these guys we just can't kill, I guess. Got that armor on. Wub, 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 wub. That mushroom I knew was gonna hit me. But I'm still like, just... Can you just not hit me? It's fine, I'll wait. This guy I have to jump over. Ah, jeez! So how often does that guy come around? Oh, jeez, faster than I thought. Ah, maximum health increase. Alright. I'm gonna need it. Dang it. I'm trying to not die here, do you mind? Get! At least these guys don't, like, come after me. They're just there doing their thing. Okay, well, we got that, so that's cool. We've still got a number of options. Bird. Just sudden bird flying at me out of nowhere. Okay, so this is where we want to be, I guess. Ooh, hello. Got it. So that'll go back to that really tall room, which we have to get to from the other side. And that brings us back over here. Where presumably we can just leave. Hey, it's the key! Give me that. Yeah, really, nothing else here, just that. Fell down to cause problems. And we have the key. So let's go save. And then let's go see what's in store for us down here. security. I think it just means we don't know what it is. So I wonder what this is going to be. Because what are we fighting right now? There's fantasy. Diffidence. I feel like fantasy is a bigger thing than just this, though. Diffidence has shown up, but other than being mentioned, it hasn't been, like, an obstacle. But we do need to take it out anyway. Yep, and Diffidence, there we go. So a lot of juice you got there, friendo. Okay, this isn't so bad. Granted, if, like, Fake Max decides... Oh, kill him. If Fake Max decides to do, like, the wrong kind of attack... I think that's supposed to be Max. With a clown face. We got the scooter! Is that an item? It is. So I can jump, I cannot attack. Hitting it again gets rid of it. Look at me go! Speed! Crap. Well, at least they don't. Yeah! We got big jumping! So what else was down here? We got dropped down here. There was another path down, but I think that was one way up. Yeah, because it was this here. Can't reach. Who said it would be easy? This is the first time you ever rode a scooter. Actually, I made this one first try. So in the real world, scooters just don't work like that. Just figured I'd let everybody know. I've never really understood the appeal of, like, scooters and skateboards and stuff like that, because, like, I guess the skateboards are, like, tricks and stuff. If you're going downhill, they're kind of useful, but otherwise, I always felt like I was putting just as much effort into moving around as I would be just walking or jogging somewhere, riding a bike. Especially on, like, flat ground or going uphill. Like, don't even try with a skateboard. Anyway, we did it, and now we have scooter, which means we can go far. So where was there that we could not go far? I want to say... Yeah, the Lady D over on the far left. There was a spot or two that we could not go to because we had to go far. Otherwise, I think that's an exit or ice. To the right is progress. think up top is also an exit. And then down below is one way. So... yeah, so it is ice. But we can go this way, I know that much. Aw, heck yeah! Ice cream truck! One deliciously sweet ice cream vans for just 200 balloons. Would you like to know? Sure! Cool! I have ice cream vans! Look at him go. Can I jump on him? No? He just kind of goes? Look at him going. Aw. Cool. I think those are needed for something later on. I'm not going to be too heartbroken. I'll worry about that when we worry about that. So I know I can't do anything up top. There's still like 3 birds over here. Oh, I can just come down here. All the time I could just come down here. Who'd have thought? I only have 1 new bird. Kind of surprised. Ooh. Found 50 upgraded gift boxes. So it explodes into more explosions. These items would be really useful if I ever remembered that I had them. Like, hey man, that enemy is like just a little bit out of reach. Okay. Yeah, I was on that. Okay, so this is where we gotta scoot. Gotta scoot! Oh dear. Oh dear. Dear. Oh, jeez. Can I jump? Can't jump. What are you chucking at me, children? Cut that out. What do those kids ever do to you? This is, but this is kind of rough. Dodging those fast-moving kids is also... Oh, we made it, thank heavens. Okay, back to present day. Yeah, now I'm early. My heart's about to explode. Why was I so afraid of being late? I was almost run over at least 10 times. I think there were only donkeys driving today, and I risked my head for nothing. At least he's not going to be late. Why was I so worried? I'd rather walk into class late than be smeared across the street. School. Do all parents have children just to send them here? I could already count and write, and everything else they teach is hardly worthwhile. That's not true, Max. As a prior teacher, that's not true. And is one of the reasons why the United States is one of the least educated countries on the planet. I think it's one of the lowest ranked as far as average intelligence for advanced countries. At least I have time to freshen up. Maybe I'll hand over the Ultimate Freak title and proudly be known as the Penultimate Freak just for today. I wonder if that was Diffidence. Taking out Diffidence made it so he just doesn't really care about being seen on his scooter, so he's fine just booking it, like, without a care in the world. For what other people see him as. Alice... Yeah, I look awful, but Alice is gone. There's nobody to impress. Gasp. Hey, this is where the wimp is hiding. That Cartman? Nice butt chin, dude. You were nearly late today. Were you hoping to skip your morning dose of pain? We have a schedule, buddy. Every morning, you give me my breakfast money. What's the problem? Lucas, I was running late. I forgot to bring any money. Did you hear that, guys? Max was in a hurry, so no breakfast today. Let's go. Thanks. You're welcome, fool! I hate Lucas. Although, let's be honest, I'm more afraid of him than I hate him. Every time he hits me, he doesn't only hit my body. He hits my memories of Grandpa. He amplifies the insults inflicted by my stepfather. And now, his blows also remind me that I've lost Alice. Lucas makes my heart ache physical. I feel like the broken fragments of me that I'm trying to glue back together keep shattering again. Into even smaller pieces. Yo, you hit him so awesome, dude! Sooner or later, these pieces will turn into dust, and Lucas will kick nothing but an empty shell. I hope it's soon. I don't think I'll ever get out of this. Lucas is too tough for me. Everything in my life is too tough for me. Every single thing I try ends in failure. It wasn't worth rushing after the bus. I wouldn't have forgotten the money. I could have given it to these jerks and got off lightly. Actually, it wasn't worth waking up today at all. I hope I don't wake up tomorrow. Wait! So, the thing he said about every hit also hurting his memories of Grandpa and whatever, at first glance, that seems kind of silly. Like, really? Bully punches you and he's punching your grandpa? But, if you think about it as though Max is just dealing with a lot of crap all the time, and pretty much everything he's dealing with is outside of his control. So in dealing with all of that, if he even has that moment of respite, that moment of, can I, like, breathe and have a morning away from everything else I'm dealing with? And then he gets punched in the chest. Which, not the best place to punch someone, you're just punching bone. I mean, you may knock the wind out of them. It'll hurt, but, like, there are better places to punch someone. But then you hurt. It's another situation you can't get out of. Now you're in physical pain and probably lost money along the way. And while you're just sitting there lumping over that pain, you're miserable. So what are you thinking about? Everything else that's making you miserable. It turned a moment of respite into you stewing on everything else that's going on. And now we've made it to school. Schools are the perfect incubators for neuroses, don't you think? We have curious, gullible kids who spend their days chained to desks. Regardless of adequacy, the authority of their teacher is on par with the gods. Every action is supervised, and the adults voice their consequential reactions to every decision. Every insufficient grade bears a weight of guilt and disappointment. Practically every breath, practically every moment is under the control of adults. Why do adults think that they're better? A fool over the years simply turns into an old fool who tells children what to do without any grounds to try teaching them. This is why we have to teach kids so they grow up into adults who actually have knowledge. And don't act like stupid adults. Can you cause Max more stress than school with its gangs of bullies, ignorant teachers, and mediocre classmates? Okay, the mediocre classmates aren't really something that weighs on you, but those first two can absolutely do you in. And so we've made it to school. The next arc begins. We've at least made it to school now. Now, of course, we have school to deal with and all of its problems. We haven't dealt with a lot of terrible things up until now. Max waking up and going to school isn't confronting a lot of the problems that have been weighing on him. But when you talk about him, when he talks about what problems have been weighing on him, it's Lucas and his stepfather. So we're going to be coming to odds with one of those very soon. Until next time, everyone.